Hi class, my name is Vincent, and today I'll be presenting on the psychological interpretations of religion from the positions of Carl Jung and Sigmund Freud. You might recall in chapter 2 that we briefly discussed the psychological method of studying religion, which is primarily concerned with belief versus unbelief and how those beliefs affect human behavior and emotion. Our textbook noted that Carl Jung and Sigmund Freud were both pioneers in the area of psychological investigation as it pertains to religion, and they did a lot to call attention to the relationship between human emotion and behavior and religion. Overall, these men developed contrasting interpretations of the nature and the relevance of religion and how it affects human behavior and society as a whole. In 1969, Carl Jung published a book titled Psychology and Religion. And it was in this book that he defined religion as one of the earliest and most universal expressions of the human mind. By deeming religion early and universal, Carl Jung implied that religion is something that's innately human. And by implying that it's one of the earliest expressions of the human mind, he made an attempt to translate religion into psychological terms. Carl Jung also adds that religion is a sociological and historical phenomenon that operates on a personal level. And he does this to show that even though religion is something that is sincerely personal, it does have a wider societal impact. Lastly, and most importantly, Carl Jung says that he supports the hypothesis of practicing a religion, even if you can't know whether or not the religion is 100% true. This shows that Jung interprets religion in a positive light and is able to appreciate what it can do for people on means of individual well-being, whether or not it's applicably true for other individuals. He appreciates that people who choose to practice religion and quote and get it to work for them also positively influence society as individuals. Sigmund Freud has a contrastingly negative outlook on religion and how it impacts people. In his book, The Future of an Illusion, Sigmund Freud makes an argument about the nature of religion as a mechanism that helps people cope with the cruelty of the real world. He says that religion allows people to feel this sense of overall protection, much like they felt as a child when they were protected and secure under the house of their father. He also adds that religion is a fantasy structure and that in order for human beings to reach full maturity, they had to find a way to set themselves free from this fantasy structure. Freud has a negative belief about religion. He sees it as harmful because it's false and thinks that human beings are limiting themselves mentally by not discovering everything that lies beyond the truths of religion. Both men do a good job at using psychology to interpret religion and how it affects humans and the way they think. Jung takes a stance that whether or not religion can be proven true or false, it does have the capacity to help people and make the world a better place on the individual scale as well as on the worldwide scale. Freud sees religion as harmful because of its illusory nature, that it's false, and harmful in that sense because it doesn't allow for individuals to fully expand their mind, so to say. Both doctors are able to make conclusions about how psychology and religion relate, but neither doctor is able to effectively describe whether religion has more of an impact on shaping the human psyche or whether the human psyche does more to construct the religions that we are familiar with. The YouTube video I attached to my presentation is an interview with Sigmund Freud on religion and music. And it's very interesting to learn that Sigmund Freud struggles with learning about things that have a lot of emotional ties, like religion and music. And he even admits that he prefers to not explore such subjects because it arouses a lot of feelings that he chooses to not deal with. This is interesting, seeing that he has a negative view of religion and thinks that it's false and limiting to people. Perhaps he is just not willing to explore everything that religion has to offer humans. Thanks for watching my presentation, everybody. I hope you enjoyed it.